When you write songs, are there certain tools that you need to increase your productivity? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the tools that I use that increases my productivity in songwriting. Hi, I'm singer-songwriter Oscar Butler. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the software, hardware, and other stuff that I use in my songwriting process. It helps me be extremely productive when it comes to songwriting. Here's the list of my songwriting tools. I've got a Taylor guitar, I've got a Martin LX guitar, which is a 3/4 size guitar, and I call that my bathroom guitar, which I'll explain in a few. I use pen and paper or pencil and paper, whatever is available for me to grab a hold of quickly. I have my computer set up, and on the computer I use a software program called Tunesmith, which is combined with Intelligent Rhyme, which used to be Rhyme Genie. And then I use my digital audio workstation to record the song after I put it together. And that software is Cakewalk Sonar Platinum, which hopefully it'll be around for the next couple of years, if not longer. Gibson recently closed down the company, so the software is still working, but hopefully someone else will pick it up and continue with it. It's a great program. My bathroom, I need my bathroom in order to write songs. I have to have my bathroom. And last, my printer, so I can print out the songs. And as I'll talk about it in probably a later video, is the software, the Tunesmith software I use also is great because it can turn out lead sheets. So that's a great plus for me when it came to deciding what software I wanted to use to do my actual writing on the computer. And now, this next list is that list in the order of importance, okay? Now, the order of importance is, first off and foremost, I grab, when I have a songwriting idea, which usually I'll sit down, I'll just decide. You know, I might be driving around and think, oh, let me write a song about that. So when I get home, I'll grab my LX guitar, my bathroom guitar, and I'll start plucking out a little, whatever I come up with, and then eventually I'll start adding some words. So the guitar, the LX guitar, is the first thing that I grab. Next, my bathroom. Now, you say, why the bath? Oh, of course. It's the acoustics in a bathroom are so wonderful. Who doesn't like singing in the shower? Well, that's true. My bathroom is wonderfully acoustically, sonically sweet. But the reason I use the bathroom is simply because it's the fastest way to a mirror. And the other thing is that when I grab my LX guitar, it's easy to get into the bathroom. It's just a little guitar. I can get into the bathroom instead of having to hit walls and stuff if I'm excited and with my big Taylor guitar, and I don't want to hurt that guitar. But main thing about the bathroom is the mirror. When I write songs from the perspective of how the audience is going to view the song. So if you've ever seen me perform, I can be very, very, very animated when it comes to performing, and I think that's wonderfully entertaining for my audience. That's part of why people come to see me. So when I grab my guitar and I have a little song idea and a couple of lines for it, I jump into the bathroom with the guitar and I get in front of the mirror and I see myself singing these particular lines. And if I don't like what I see, I'll change the lines. I'll change things just because I want this song. I want all my songs to be entertaining. Okay? Next, once I get that into the flow and rolling, I'll grab my pen and paper and I'll start writing these lyrics down. Once I get a good solid first line, I'll start writing from there, and then from there I just try to keep the song on point, going through it, still working in the bathroom, playing it, looking at how it looks as I play it. Next, after I pretty much get most of it, or a good portion, maybe a verse and a chorus down, then I'll move to my computer, on which I use the Tunesmith software, which is a great software. Again, I'll go into that in another video, but it's a great software because it'll not only catalog all your songs, you can create lead sheets right within the program. And then it's got some other stuff that I don't use, but for submitting songs. It's got, just modules that will help submit songs. And then the intelligent rhyme is actually what you have to pay for. Tunesmith is free, but you have to pay for intelligent rhyme, and you have to pay for it in order to get Tunesmith to work. But it's not expensive. I had been trying to use MasterWriter, which when it first came out, and I was kind of right there when it first came out, seemed like a great program, had lots of modules like rhyming and ideas, things that will give you ideas. But there was a point where after having it a year or so, I kind of called them, I contacted them and called them and said, well, are you going to put something in here where I can actually do lead sheets? And it still to this day doesn't, and it's an expensive program. So I kind of dumped it. I got rid of it for Tunesmith. Next, and then once I get it written out on the computer, I then will print it out, which is my printer. I print it out, and then that's when I'll move to my digital audio workstation, which I use Sonar, and I've had Sonar since it ran on DOS. If any of you people remember what DOS is, disk operating system, that was before Windows even became a operating system. Windows used to run on top of DOS. So I've had Cakewalk since it first ran on DOS, and then over the years I've gotten the upgrades, and now I have the platinum version, the pretty much the most expensive version, I guess you'd call it, although now it doesn't cost anything since Gibson decided to close down the company. But it's a great program because its workflow doesn't have me worrying too much about the technical stuff of it. I've got my template laid out, and so when I'm ready to record a song, I throw in that template, and then I can record my vocals and my guitar track and just move from there. And I don't make it too complicated, but I can get something out and recorded it, uploaded quickly, especially since I'm doing a song a week commitment. So I write a song every week, record it, and upload it so my fans can listen to it, so you guys can listen to it. So, and I'm going to start also putting it on YouTube, putting all my songs on YouTube too, so you don't even have to go to my website or go to search for it on Reverb Nation or anything. But I'm uploading it. I'm going to be uploading each song that I do each week to YouTube. Then lastly, once that's done, and with that, when I'm recording it, I use my Taylor guitar. Taylor, it's just a sweeter guitar. The LX is a cheap guitar, fairly cheap guitar. And being as small and stuff, it doesn't give me the sound that I want when I do my recording. So that is the bulk of my tools. And like I said, I'm going to be sharing a bit more about some of the software that I use, especially Tunesmith. I'll be sharing a bit more about that. But then after that, coming soon, I'm going to be getting into my songwriting process, just what I do, how I do it. So I hope that might kind of inspire you to have your own tools, to develop your own little toolbox that help you get moving when it comes to songwriting. Like I said, the Martin LX guitar and the Bathroom are the two major movers when I start writing a song. Is I grab that little guitar, I jump into the bathroom, and I have a line or two. I usually start off with a little bit of little ditty that I'm doing on the guitar, and then start coming up with words. Or if I have an idea, I'll have some words that I'm working on. So anyway, keep writing.